Hey guys, Sid Leon here, your not so typical Indian living in the US. And as if you saw my previous video, I explained why I opened up this channel. My main motivation is to reduce the number of men suicides every single year in the US. It's a lot higher than female suicide. And if we keep losing men like this, eventually the economy will be affected because you have men working in critical areas in the industry today. Like you have men working in construction, plumbing, underground mining, stuff like that. This is the backbone of your economy, right? So I just want to like really address the need for men's mental health awareness, and I really want to like spread the message out to be strong, positive, and also how we get there. Because that's the main thing. We can preach all day about be strong, be like you know not depressed, I guess, but it just doesn't work unless you know how you get there. Right? So check out the previous video for tips to how on how to feel like a complete top G in just 5 days. Just 5 days is all you need. And in this video, I'm going to speak about very briefly about some daily basic habits that you should follow in order to cultivate the right mindset, in order to really eventually feel like you are actually doing something. You matter because you do. As a man, you do matter in society. You just need to feel like you do as well. And also some habits that are pretty much normalized today in society, but you should really avoid it. You should think of doing that as something criminal, illegal. You are not allowed to do that. Even though everybody in the world, if the whole society is going to tell you it's okay to do it, you are not going to do it. So, with that being said, I'm going to start off with the habits to follow first, right? So, starting with the morning, right? When you wake up, try to wake up at least before 9 o'clock in the morning, even if it's on your off day, like 9 a.m. Because research shows that your morning hours are when most people are really productive, right? So that is when you feel your energy is highest. You can get more things done. So try and wake up before 9 a.m. And when you wake up, do your regular things, go to the your restroom, you brush your teeth, maybe take a shower. And I know there are many benefits of taking cold showers, but if you live in a very cold area of the world, you can take a hot shower, that's fine. Like cold shower benefits are crazy good, I agree on that, but I don't want you to get sick either. So, taking a cold shower it's completely your choice. And I would say if you eat breakfast, right? If you are the kind of person who eats breakfast, I would say just replace that with coffee. Just coffee and maybe a banana, but nothing more than that. Because we want to make sure you get completely in shape as well. One of the key things, one of the main reasons to feel masculine and completely in control is your fitness levels. And I just feel like breakfast is the most important meal of the day is just nonsense. It is just a marketing tactic used by the breakfast companies, like the companies that make cereals, to really like sell their product. So I avoid breakfast, and I think you should too. And what you eventually have during your whole day for food, just you can have anything you want. I would say just avoid white bread and sugar. You know, so any fast food is out of the picture. Any like cookies, pastries, cakes, that's out as well. Don't consume sugar or bread. And if you can do that, your diet is very healthy. Make sure to also get one workout in a day. If your goal is to reduce weight, then cardio, right? Go for a run outside. If it's too cold outside, do a HIIT workout at home. Sweat. The point is to sweat. And if your goal is to actually build muscle, then you hit the gym, use some weights, do some like weightlifting training. And Also, make sure to have a glass of whey protein powder with water or almond milk, one of those, after the workout, so that you recover the energy that you have just lost, right? So you do that, you do the workout, and then you will actually feel so much better. Now, this is a fact. A man is at his best when he is doing something, not when he's thinking or just sitting around. When he's actually doing something, when he thinks that the work he's doing is actually contributing towards society. So, whatever it is that you're doing for your work, if you don't feel like it's helping the society or you in any way, then you have to find something in your spare time that will actually contribute towards something, towards society. Like, you need to feel like you are a part of something big. You know, you have to like really find an activity that really helps you accomplish that goal. So in my case, I'm a software engineer by profession, right? So I'm very good at programming, at computer codes. So what I'm doing on my side is I'm doing AI programming, like machine learning, artificial intelligence, stuff like that. Because that's like a big thing today, right? We have Chat GPT and other such like fancy things. So people with knowledge about those things can really, help in like different sectors, agriculture, mining, medicine, engineering services. Having the skill for automating things using AI is a very important skill to have to help people, right? So when I do that, when I learn about these things, I feel like I'm actually doing something. I'm contributing towards society. I feel a part of something bigger than myself. I'm not doing it for the higher pay that most AI engineers get. Yes, that's a really good added benefit, but I'm just doing it because I want to feel like I'm doing something that matters. In your case, if you are not in the technical field, that's fine. Find some volunteering activity. Just go help out people who need you, who need your time. There are so many volunteer organizations right now across the US. Just find one. There's like people who would need like assistance in grocery shopping, people who need foods to be prepared, right? Find your niche, find the area where you can contribute the most towards. In the beginning, your goal should not be what I can get out of it. Your goal should be what value I can provide. So you have to be selfless about it. So just try and find that thing, whatever it is. It could also be something else like volunteering, and what I do is what's on my mind right now. There could be many other things. You can research and see what you can do that actually contributes to society, right? And then this is the main thing. And when time to go to bed, just make sure to prepare your bed before sleeping. Even though it's gonna get messed up by the morning, you have to make sure that your bed is prepared, and not just your bed actually, even your house, your room, wherever you live, everything is neat, tidy, and in order. It should not be like a messed up place, because everything around you affects your mindset, affects how you feel, affects how you think. And this is all subconscious. Even though you might think it doesn't affect you, it actually does. Trust me. My room used to be super messy. I made sure to clean it up. So do that. And now moving on to things that you should avoid, which society has normalized. And if you have watched my previous video, you probably know what I'm about to say. But it's basically this pornography, soft porn, masturbation, or jerking off. We live in a very what was the word? Yeah, overly sexual world where sexual images are pushed towards men like they have never been in the past. Anywhere you go, you open your Instagram, you go on the search bar, you see a bunch of naked women, semi-naked women on your screen. Right? You, you like go to Facebook, you have a bunch, probably you get a bunch of ads showing you that, and you even like go to like the Instagram profiles of different, even regular women. They probably have a few bikini photos as well. So in this like digital age, this has been pushed down our throats so much that society has now normalized it. As a result, what ends up happening is you see these photos, you consume pornography, masturbate, you are telling yourself that I have all these amazing people, I have all these amazing women around me, I have infinite options, I'm so happy. When you're not, when you are actually alone, when you don't, when the women you see in these uh, photos, videos, they don't even know about you. Just think back to the tribal days, like when we used to live in caves. Did men have all these back then? No, right? What did men do back then? They probably had like a wife at home, right? But in the rest of the day, they would go out, they would kill saber-toothed tigers, they would kill animals, they would bring home food, they would make sure to light the fire, the campfire, they would make sure that family is fed. And then maybe the wife and the man would hook up, right? So in that case, if that happens, the man thinks that I have achieved this, I have done something good to deserve this, right? I actually went and killed the tiger. I sorry, excuse me. I brought food for my family. I did something masculine, and this is my reward. Whereas, fast forward to today, just consume porn, watch something. That's my reward. But you did what? Absolutely nothing, right? You don't deserve that. So, and thing is, your conscious mind does not know that. Your conscious mind thinks I'm happy, but your subconscious mind tells you that you are a goddamn loser. You don't deserve this. You have not earned this. So it's just so that's why the next time you meet like a real life woman after you have watched porn, you feel so much at unease. You feel so uneasy around her just because you have seen a similar woman in a different context. Now you relate that sexual thing with the woman you see in real life, and that puts you off, makes you awkward. And all this is subconscious. It is not conscious. Trust me, I know. I used to question why we are supposed to stop watching porn myself until I realized the dangerous effects it has. And this also means soft porn, not just Pornhub or any other porn site out there. Soft porn, which was what I said, like seeing these pictures of women in Instagram and other sites. So you have to avoid it like the plague. Please. The only time you're allowed to actually see a woman is in real life. That's it. Go live like with women. Live like you used to live, like and live like how your ancestors lived. No access to like photos of women. You are not gonna look at a photo or a video of a woman ever again, unless you can't avoid it. Like if that's your business, like social media something, okay, cool. But you're not gonna do that consciously. Like you're not gonna do that for entertainment. No. So this will really improve your like life overall. And in the initial, if you're not used to doing this, if you're not used to like not watching porn, not jerking off, trust me, I was that guy. I was not used to it. It's going to be incredibly hard at the very beginning, but this is your test. It's not supposed to be easy. It is supposed to be hard because the reward in the end is totally worth it. You fight for the reward, you work hard for the reward. So it's going to be hard, but don't give in. Have that confidence, willpower to just like bear it and still put in the work. After a week, 2 weeks, and more, it will be easy. It only gets easier. The initial few days is the tough part. After a while, these habits become habits, right? So if it's a habit, it's not gonna like cost you anything to do it. So yeah, that's just my advice on this. This will really lead to a great mindset shift eventually for you and will really help you get the life you want with people, career, men, anything. And again, if you like this video, comment down below. Always, you can always reach out to me on my Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.